Annunciationis classis latina. Capitulum septum, Puella et Rosa, pensa. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Okay. So, Ensa. We'll start with C. Cuius pater est Julius? Cuius pater est Julius? Any takers? Don't be shy.
I could try.
Go ahead.
Julius Pater Marci Quinti Julieque est.
Good.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's correct. If you could put the genitive in with the que.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Julieque sounds weird, but
Yeah, let me see if I can pay. Whoops, I missed. Yeah, that's one way. Let's see, you used orque, either one. Que can go pretty much on the there we go. Can go pretty much anywhere. Well, within reason. Cuius mater est Emilia? Now Robert can't answer this one. Well, he can, but I won't let him. Cuius mater est Emilia? Any
The
take?
real problem is I can answer all of these questions in English.
Well, that sort of defeats the purpose of the exercise. But I'll give you
Not quite. It does indicate that I know what the
That's
question
true.
is.
Well, all you got to do is take the first one and change two words. Emilia est mater et Marci et Quinti et Julia. If Julius is the father of those children, then it stands to reason that Emilia is their mother. You don't even have to type it in again. All right. Quid agunt Marcus et Quintus? Quid agunt Marcus et Quintus?
Marcus et Quintus expectant.
Yeah, that works. Are waiting. I had a little more to mine, but whoops, let me get that out of the way. Yeah, Marcus et Quintus ante asciam villae et Julium expectant, which basically means Marcus and Quintus are in the front of the village, or sorry, at the door of the villa, excuse me, and are waiting for Julius. Tricky one here. Quem pueri expectant? Quem pueri expectant?
I had Julius expectatur a pueris.
Ooh, a nice deponent verb. Very nice. So now I got to get it. Let's see. Did you say a pueri?
I said Julius expectatur a pueris.
Pueris. Very good. Oh, and you had the verb in front, which is fine. And we'll make make that deponent. That works. Oops.
And just to clarify, I
Long I.
removed the N there because from what I could tell, the subject, like Julius or whatever, is like determines whether or not it's plural or singular.
Whoops.
So if what you have there is the plural,
Sorry, I gotta
then
get rid of
you're right.
the N. You're right.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I used an active voice verb and I just copied it over. So Julius expectatur apueris. Julius is being expected by the sons or his sons. Esne Emilia apud filios suos. Esne Emilia apud filios suos.
None.
None. Yeah, exactly. Nope. Emilia non est ante ostiem vile. Emilia in peristilo est. Here, we'll make that a little longer just because. And non is, by the way, a perfectly good answer. Cur Emilia leta non est.
Emilia leta non est, quia Julius non sic est.
Not adest.
What was the last word? I got everything up until quia Julius what?
Non adest.
Oh, that works.
Non adest.
Yeah, non and on adest. Or in my case, I just said opest. But adest works just, non-adest works just fine. Very good.
Two ways to say it.
That's why we go through these. There is no way, there's no, there's multiple ways to answer each of these. Let's put it that way. Ubi est Julia?
Julia est in horta.
Julia non est in horto.
Oh, okay. And
Julia est in cubiculum?
Cubiculo, yes.
Julia. Oh, okay.
Yes. Cum sera. There we go. Quid Julia ante nasum tenet? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong macron. There we go. Quid Julia ante nasum tenet?
Julia Rosam ante nasum tenet.
Vere. Julia Rosam ante nasum tenet. Redetne Julia. I always want to make that E long and it's not. Redetne Julia. I should like put,
Read that.
yeah, let's see if I can. Non ridet.
Non read that.
Said lacrimat.
Could you use emo there or said as better?
Yeah, you could use emo.
Okay.
Yeah. Cur Julia lacrimat.
So nasus est virus.
All right. How about a quia? Just for a
Nasus est Fadus.
did you say nasus eus? Nasus
Yeah, Eus,
for,
Nasus, Fadus.
Foedus. Foe est. That works. Quid Julia in speculo videt? Quid Julio, quid Julia in speculo videt?
Can you remind me what speculo means?
Mirror.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. A speculum mirror. It's not a tennis racket. Might look like a tennis racket, but no, it's a mirror.
Or a medical tool.
That's true. Actually, if I had the color version up, it would look a little more mirror-like. Quid Julia in speculo videt?
Monum nasum.
That's
Which doesn't
one
make
way
sense.
of saying it. Malum. Whoops. Oh, you said malum.
No, I said monum,
Oh,
but
manium.
I was just kidding. Just nasum.
How about Nasum Suum?
That's one. Wow. Problem is the macron key is right next to, try again, ASUM,
Suum.
suum. That works. There's another one.
Nasus eius.
Julia in speculo se videt. She sees herself.
Yeah.
And actually, if you go to the read, nasum suum works because obviously she does see it. But Puella se in speculo videt. So the girl sees herself in the mirror. But obviously, she's focused on her nose, so that's a perfectly good answer. Estne formosus nasus Juliae.
Non Fadus sed Formosos,
That's one way of saying it.
but Formosos non.
You said no. Whoop. I'm sorry. Non. You said Fadus, right?
Non Fadus sed Formosos.
Said Formosus. Let's see. I need a little macron here. There we go. I had let me put this in the next line here. Nasus Juliae non est formosus, sed Fadus, vel sic ea putat. Julia's nose is not beautiful, but ugly, or so she reckons.
Oh, okay.
But really, you could argue formosus, because Fadus, a couple different answers there.
Beauty is in the eye of the
Hard to
beholder.
answer.
Yes.
Do you answer what the reality is, or do you answer what she thinks her reality is at the time? So,
Yes. Yes. Either. Although I suspect the original intent of the question was what Julia thinks at the time. So, yeah.
Is this where you could use emo? Because the question starts with esne.
Yeah, you could use that too, because it's asking.
Emo formosus est.
Yeah. Well,
Is her nose not beautiful?
yeah. And you could actually say it either way. Imo fedus est or imo formosus est.
Formosus est.
So imo being kind of an intensive. Quis in cubiculum eius intrat? Quis in cubiculum Juliae intrat? Quis in cubiculum Juliae intrat?
Intrat in cubiculum.
I caught part of that. Say that again.
Sera intrat in cubiculum.
There we go. Right. There we go. Oop.
It should be cubiculo, right?
Pardon?
It shouldn't be cubiculum, but cubiculo, right?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, I thought that's what Teresa said was cubiculum.
No, I'm saying it should be cubiculo.
Oh, so it should.
Isn't it taking the accusative in this case?
Nope.
It's motion into?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm typing and not thinking. No, it has to be Teresa, you're right. It is accusative because who is entering her into her bedroom? So so there is motion here into the bedroom. So
Yeah.
if you said in cubiculo, that means she's already
Ora
there.
in cubiculo est,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
but not intrat.
Yeah, but not introt, right? Cur sira lacrimas Juliae non videt.
Puellae se non vertit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quia Puella non se vertit.
It works without the non as well, right? I did it without the non. Julia
Sorry.
Sierra
Hold on.
se vertit.
I
And I think it's ablative.
hold on.
Sierra.
Hold on. I put that in the wrong
It's
line.
supposed to be for 14, isn't it?
There we go. Yeah. I pasted in the wrong one. So, what did you say, Robert?
It works without the non as well, doesn't it? Or do you have to
No,
have non in there?
because in that case, you would be saying, for the girl has turned herself or facing her.
Oh, do you know what I did? I did Cor Julia Sierra se vertit. And if Sierra's an ablative, then she's turning from Sierra. Turning away from, I think.
Can you paste that into the chat?
Okay, I could try.
I
Hold on.
don't think. Oh,
Because with
well,
I looked up that you could use the ablative
yeah, you can, but you would
and it
need
means turn away from.
you'd need an or well, let me paste
Okay.
it
Yeah.
in, and then we can.
Yeah, it's probably not totally right.
Not necessarily. You may need a preposition such as a op.
While he's doing that, Michael, does it work instead of quia to put nam, N-A-M?
That works.
Oh, okay.
Quia is because nam is for. So nam puella non se vertit, for the girl has not turned herself. Works. Nam works. Either one. Let's see here. Let's see here. Whoops, too far. Here we go.
Yeah, what I would struggle
Oh
with
yeah,
whether you put in there
that
Robert is
works. That works.
what would confuse me about that sentence is I wouldn't know who is the her here because you could interpret them both as being nominative as well.
Let's see. Did I just drop the Puella? Yeah, I put in a Puella. Yeah, no, yeah, you probably ought to put in a Puella. So, quid Julia ante siram tenet? Quid
Julia speculum tenet.
speculum, yes. Speculum. Or just speculum.
Speculum tenet.
Cur sira oculus claudet et tacet.
Quia ed lacrima.
Quia, you said quia ea lacrimat?
No, est.
Quia est?
What about que?
Well, hold on just a second. I want to make sure I understand what the answer given is. Quia est lacrima? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well,
What about quia nasum suum specula videt?
yeah, that's actually correct. This means because there are tears, and that's not quite why she doesn't say anything. Whoops, where was it? Yeah, Julia siram
Julia
possit.
hands her the mirror.
Right. Sera non videt lacrimas Juliae. Whoops. Hold on here. We got to go farther. Hold on.
And
Yeah.
not much to
Julia
say.
speculum tenet ante siram quae nasum suum in speculo videt. Ancilla oculos claudet et tacet. It's because she saw her nose, not because of the tears. So I would go.
I have my answer in the chat. Quia non suicide fedus est.
That works.
But it was just because she saw herself in the mirror. So
Right. So you have actually a couple different possibilities here. I'll put in my whole answer.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
In nasum suum in speculo videt, or you could also say, here, let me wrap that in
you
there.
could say
Or you can put a say
videt.
in there.
You could put a say in there.
Yep, either one. Let's see here.
Speculo videt.
Whoop, come on. There we go.
Quia se specula videt.
Yep. Oop, Macron. There. Either because quia nasum sum in speculo videt vel quia se speculo videt. Either one. Venit ne Julius Roma. Venit ne Julius Roma.
Does that say, is Julius coming to Rome?
Coming from Rome.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what? I think that needs a little background. There we go.
And would I know that from just this chapter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. All right, fair enough. You might actually need chapter 6 to know
Okay.
this,
Okay.
to be fair.
Okay.
In this chapter, let's see here. Where is
I couldn't find it when I was scanning the chapter.
Yeah, all it says is ecce Julius ad villam advenit. But if you open up, let's see, jump to the other one. Let's see if I can get there. Come on. I happen to have chapter 6 handy. Yeah.
Were they coming from the Via Latina and the Via Appia?
Yeah, and well, he's actually coming from Tusculum.
Tusculum. Okay, on the Via Latina.
On the Via Latina, yes.
Okay, I just got a physical copy of my book today, so I'm excited.
Oh, good. And feel free to read ahead if you so desire.
And behind.
Or behind. Yeah, maybe start at chapter 1. Yeah, let's start at chapter 1.
Thank you.
So,
And Michael, just to clarify, the question of like coming to or coming from Rome, your macron there grammatically is what makes the difference, right? If there was no macron,
well,
if the macron makes it ablative, so it means from, right?
okay. If I leave the macron off, then you have to make sense of the whole thing. Okay.
Right.
The uh
Rome in the nominative would not have a macron there,
right.
correct?
But
Okay.
when you say it, venitne, there we go. Julius Roma, you really can't hear if there's a macron or not. But if it's in the ablative, it means you're coming from. If he was coming to Rome, it would be Romam in the accusative. And I realized that macron escaped the Roma. So the answer, and the simple answer, well, there's two answers.
That's helpful.
You can say Julius Roma non venit, or you can say Julius Tusculo. Now I got to add more macrons here. Tusculo. Oop, yeah. Either one. And unfortunately, the next one, unde venit Julius. Unde venit Julius.
Well, okay. Is he?
Whoop, sorry. Let me fix the previous one. Unde venit Julius.
Tusculo venit? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you don't even have to put the in there.
Okay.
You basically repeat that one above.
No. Okay.
Julius Tusculo venit. Yeah,
Or,
if you remember, for
so you could say
cities,
Tusculo venit.
yeah, you could. That's true. You could put in just you could use Julius off. If you remember, for cities, if it's to or towards, then it is expressed in the accusative. For other things, like to the city, you would have to say ad oppidum. But if it's a proper noun, or when I say for cities, if the name of the city or place is a proper name, then you can use the ablative if they are coming from and the accusative if they are going to. If it is not a proper name, then you have to use ad or op to indicate whether they're coming from or to. So,
Say that again. Could you repeat that again?
okay. For named places like Rome, Italy, or well, cities, Rome, Tusculum, Milan, Houston, whatever, you can drop the preposition and simply put it in the ablative for motion away or the accusative to motion towards. And that was chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. We covered that. If they are at Rome, then you use the locative, which is the ablative form. So I am at,
we're talking about coming from or going to.
right.
you're saying if we're not talking about coming from, going to, but you're just at
Then you use the
city,
locative form,
then you
which
use
is, yeah, which is the genitive. Yeah, here, I can scare that up from last time. I don't know why I keep closing this window. I should just leave it open. Then I can get to this stuff easily. Let's see here.
So again, just to repeat, if you are talking about a named city,
Right,
then you can skip using the prepositions. But otherwise, if you're just talking about going to a city, you need to add the preposition.
right.
Okay.
I think, didn't we put that? Ah, here we go. Let me share this again. And I will add this. Oh, oh, wonder of wonders.
Oh,
It even stayed on the page. Yeah. For towns, okay, and named places, okay. And I mean, not a general word like town, river, forest, whatever, but the actual thing. Then there are three special uses of the ablative, the accusative, and the locative. Ablativus is motion from a town. So you don't say up Tuscolo, you just say Tuscolo. Julius Tuscolo ad villam suum venit. So Julius is coming from Tusculum to his villa. Accusativus is motion towards a town and expression, expressed in the accusative without the usual use of a preposition. So you don't say ad Tusculum, you just say Tusculum. So Cornelius Tusculum venit. Cornelius comes to Tusculum. And you could mix both. You can say Cornelius Roma Tusculum in equo suo it. So Cornelius goes from Rome to Tusculum on his horse. And then I think we have the locative next. Yeah, if you're already there, then you use the locative. So Julius Tusculi est. Julius is in Tusculum. Vaticanus Rome est. The Vatican is in Rome. Iam medus Tusculi non est, sed Rome est, which means now Medus is not in Tusculum, but is in Rome. Oh, back to, I'm sorry. I'll get to that in a question in a minute, Virginia. Go ahead, Alex.
oh, I think Jess actually was making a similar comment. I was
Oh, no, this was, no, okay, go ahead.
Tusculum is a second declension neuter noun. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. So on a second declension neuter noun, the genitive ends in an I.
Right. Yeah. To get to Virginia's question, what is the vocative version of speculum? It really doesn't have one, or I should say, it is speculum. The only time we have vocative of nouns, let's see, in fact, I think I covered this. Yes, is if they are ends in US, okay? So if it's
Okay.
speculum is not a US ending word, so sorry, it's just speculum.
It seems odd. So how do you tell the mirror is being addressed? I suppose it doesn't make sense to say to the mirror, to the mirror.
Well, okay, you'd pick it up from context. I mean,
or yeah.
uh,
Okay.
feminine nouns do not have a vocative form. So if I
Okay.
say, well, in fact, we saw Sira It
just was
or eat,
addressed Sierra.
go. Yeah, yeah, the person is in the room. You're talking to them directly,
Okay, okay. And I
presumably.
had to think about this because I was thinking, is it Muris or Mura? But that's like a city wall, not the wall of
Oh, yeah,
a house.
we haven't gotten that far. I'll I'll
So
I'll tell you that one later.
yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. So unde venit Julius Tusculo venit. Julius comes from Tusculum, which is about, if I remember, about 20 miles outside Rome, and right now is a ruin, sadly. Ubi servi lecticam ponunt. Ubi servi lecticam ponunt.
Ad Villa.
Hot
Oh,
Villa.
yeah, that works. I would have gone with ante ostium because if you read the text, they stopped
Just before the door.
right in front of the door.
Or ante ostiarius.
Yeah, well, yeah, or for the doorkeeper, either
Yeah,
way. But I prefer the door
I
myself.
know. I'm just having
Myself.
fun.
Either
Or
one works.
ante ostium villae ponent.
That works too.
Yep.
Did you say ante?
Ostium
Hold on.
villae,
Oh,
genitive,
okay.
right?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, of the
Let's see if I
villa.
can get it all in here. Ante ostium Villae. Whoop. Let's put a space there. Did I get it all? Yeah, that works. Quo Julius et pueri intrant. Quo Julius et pueri intrant.
I think we're skipping one.
Did we?
Yeah, there's salutant. Qui Julium salutant ante ostium. Oh
Oh,
wait,
oh,
yeah,
oh, oh, you know what?
skipped one.
You're right, I did.
That
Okay,
was for the precede.
I'm answering this one. Whoa, hold on. No, I'm totally messed up here. Hold on, hold on. That goes away, and that goes up here. There we go. The power of cut, copy, and paste is an awesome power, but boy, can you mess things up with it. There. Thank you. Qui Julium salutant ante ostium. By the way, it's
Filio
long.
salutat.
Oh, let me get that background in there. Ostium. There. Ah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Pater salutator filios.
I wouldn't have used the passive voice here because you made it Julius who was greeted. They're
Okay,
asking,
filius salutant pat gosh, how do you say what's I don't know how you say it, but Julium.
no, Julius is not being, oh, sorry. I'm getting myself mixed up.
Well, I think it's who
Who?
greets him.
Yeah, you said who is greeting Julius before the front door.
Filio. Oh, Ostiarios. Okay.
Well,
I
no,
thought it was the kids. Filios.
it is.
Okay, I said Filios salutant.
Yeah, and I realized I was looking at the wrong
Julium.
question. But yes.
Is it Marcus and Quintus?
Hold on.
Or
There we
Quintus
go.
and Marcus? Oh,
Yeah, Marcus et Quintus. And I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong question. I got off by one. There we go. But yes, you said, well, did you say filii eum salutant? because I thought you said filius, but sometimes it's hard to distinguish it over the Zoom.
I said, okay.
We'll listen to the recording later. But anyway, or filius, or filii, I should say.
Filii is what I should have said.
Yeah. Fili. Either one. Quo Julius et pueri intrant. Quo Julius et pueri intrant.
In atrium intrant?
Not quite.
Would be
Quo here is ablative. So really this is asking by what does Julius and the children enter?
By what and not where do?
Yeah, where would be ubi?
Oh, okay.
It's not a bad guess, but no. This one's actually a little hard.
I
this
said per
Ostium?
ostium, but
Yep.
No, per
Ostium.
ostium.
Not
Per
ost-
ostium.
Yep.
But I did per ostium in villum intrat.
Yep. Okay. Quis. Oops. Better make that intrant. There we go. Or somebody got left behind. Quis ostium apperit et post eus claudet.
We finally get Ostiarius.
We finally get the Ostiarius, yes.
He has his day.
Excuse me, yes. Whoop. Unfortunately, sometimes, there we go. Ostiarius. And you can say Ostiarius apperit ostium et post eos claudet, but we'll just say Ostiarius.
And he closed the door behind them.
Right. Yeah, it was yeah, the Ostiarius was usually a slave, often chained to a post.
Probably a big guy too.
Yeah, and they're usually kind of intimidating.
Yeah, keep the unwanted people out.
Yeah, you'll definitely keep the solicitors, the door-to-door salesmen out. And oftentimes there's a dog, which also discourages.
Makes it doubly bad.
Yes.
Intruder.
So, discourages riffraff, shall we say. Ubi leander sacum ponit. Ubi leander sacum ponit.
I did Sacum ante Julium Leandro Ponitur.
Yep. Let me clack. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Now I can copy. Let's see. I think I can copy that. Good. Anything time I don't have to type, things will go smoother. Trust me. Sacum ante Julium Alejandro. Oops. Ponitur. Missed the R. There we go. That works. Est ne vacuus sacus Leandri. Est ne vacuus sacus Leandri.
Bacchus Leandri non est vacuus, sed plenum.
Let's see. I think you said sacus Leandri. Non est.
Vacuus.
Whoops. Leandri missed on. Did you say non est vacuus sed plenus?
Or Planus, excuse me.
Yeah. Whoop, PL. Up, PLENUS. There we go. That works.
Could you use num, N-U-M, num vacuus, imo plenos malorum est?
No, because num
Okay.
is a question. It's an interrogative.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you could say, well, you could say num plenus sacus Leandri est. In which case you could say minime sacus Leandris plenus est. But num is an it's like
Okay.
it's like an interrogative pronoun, sort of.
Okay. So you would say non vacuus est.
Non vacuus est, yes.
Noom
Or
is the question that expects a negative answer, right?
right, num.
Okay. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
that wrong. In my
yeah.
notes,
Num, they
I got it
expect
wrong.
you to disagree with the statement, which is kind of weird because if they expect you to disagree with the statement, that means you disagree with the statement. In which case, why don't you use the positive form? But hey, I'm an
It's a
English
leading question.
leading question. Oh, that's
Yeah.
yes. Oh,
So, but isn't it esne? I thought esne was the same thing.
no. Esne just means is it.
Is
General
it?
question.
Okay.
Yeah, general
Oh, okay.
question.
I thought the nay wasn't negation.
Well, not there in the question. Okay.
Okay.
You're right. Nay can be, well, let me put it this way. Nay as an ending makes it a question. Nay as a prefix can be a negation.
But esne is doesn't mean is it not? It doesn't
No,
mean it's okay.
it
Okay, I
really
had that wrong.
means, yeah, it really
That's
means is it.
confusing. Is
Yeah,
it? Okay.
let's see here. Can I open? Yes, I think this is the one. We went through that. I think this is the one. Oh, hold on. Give me just a second here. Prepositions. Yeah, here it is. I will add one more share. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Um, Nay, there we go. It's just asking a yes or no question with no presumption of the answer. Like, is it going to rain today? Pluit ne hodie. I don't know, so that's why I'm asking. So it's just ne can go at the end of most words, verbs, noun, adjectives. You wouldn't, yeah, so almost everything. And it has to go, and the word it goes on is the focus of the question. So est ne Marcus puer improbus is asking if he is a naughty boy. Okay. You could say Marcus ne puer improbus est, and you're asking really about Marcus. We really can't quite do that in English terribly well. We'd have to say something like, is Marcus a naughty boy? The focus is actually on Marcus. We'd have to do that in English by adjusting our tone of voice. And puerne improbus Marcus est would be like, is Marcus a naughty boy? So the focus shifts depending upon where you put the ne. but it is still just a yes or no question with no presumption of the answer. So, English, as I said, we just have to adjust the tone of our voice to get the same sort of overtones. But Latin will use endings and to a certain extent tones that they would emphasize that first word. So, make sense? All right, let me drop back here. Oh, okay. So I think we're done with that page. Ubi inest insachis leandri. Or sorry, quid. Sorry.
Well,
Wow.
I hope it's not somebody.
Yeah, yeah. Quid.
Where?
No, I
Where?
said ubi, which is where,
Oh, yeah, where? Excuse
which
me.
doesn't
Yeah.
was
I thought we already answered that question.
yeah, quid inest in sachis leandri. Wow.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Right. Mala,
What does it do for the Latin teacher?
I don't
apples.
know.
Apples. Yeah.
We should have a homework lesson where we get to make up these, we get to translate these expressions.
What you mean, mala? Mala or
No, I mean like an apple a day keeps the
oh,
doctor
oh,
away, or
oh.
mirror, mirror on the
Okay,
wall,
well,
who
all
has the
right.
fairest
I'll
of
think
them
about
all.
that. Let me think about that. There's a few things we haven't hit in the chapters yet, but that might be an idea. Quid Julius Isacu sumit? Quid Julius long E. Quid Julius Isacu sumit? Yeah, malum, an apple.
Unum. Yeah, unum malum.
And you could even say una malum if you wanted to.
Well, and the reason is that it it's it it's not just apple, it's one apple or an apple.
Well, okay. Let's talk about Latin style here. Oops, chop the M off. There we go. Una malum e sacu sumit does mean one apple he took or he takes from the sack. How would you say an apple? He takes an apple from the sack.
Well, in English, that means the same thing. It means one.
So are you saying that it would just be malum?
Malum e sacu sumit
Yeah.
means he takes an apple from the sack.
This is
Malum,
it's a trick question.
no, I wouldn't say it's a trick question exactly. It's Latin does not have definite and indefinite articles like English does.
It's just malum e sacu.
So the apple is malum, an apple is malum,
Right.
and apple is malum. Now they have a way of identifying what sort of apple is, and I don't want to get into that yet because that will drive you insane. So we'll wait till later. But malum isaku sumit means he takes an apple from the sack.
Okay.
Cur Julius malum primum, sorry, not cur, cui. Oh dear, I missed the I. There.
We
Cui
finally
Julius
get the
malum
dative.
primum dat.
We get our dative.
Yes, that's why I said, oh, help, I left the I off. Cui Julius malum primum dat.
Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Vere. Whoops. I don't know why it keeps hitting Marco malum primum dat. Quid est malum?
Cogite.
Cogite Ave Maria. Cogite means think. Think about the Ave Maria.
Fructose.
Right. Very good.
Fructus ventris tui.
Well, malum fructus est. Quid Julius Marco et Quinto
Teresa.
dat? Quid Julius et Marco, sorry, quid Julius Marco et Quinto dat?
I think it's just Malum again, right?
Not
That-
neque quintus. Neque quinto.
No, Julius eis malum dat. Oops, sorry, hold on. Yeah. He gives,
Nec
whoa, wait a minute. I think I got off.
malum habet.
Sorry.
Wouldn't you want to use plural, mala?
That kind of implies he gives apples to each of the
Yeah,
boys. That's
no,
the way I interpreted
yeah,
it.
Julius gives them an apple. Now, you even in English, you have a choice there.
Yeah, it kind of also can imply that they have to share the apple.
Yeah, and you could say Julius gives them apples. Either one would work. Now, later on, we'll learn the word for each. But we don't have that word yet. So for now, Julius
Would
A
it be mala?
or Malum, either one.
Well, wait a minute. He's giving the two of them one.
If I
Yeah, that's what we were
say
talking about here.
I gave my wife and daughter an apple, does that mean I only gave them one, or did I give them one each?
It depends on how stingy you are.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or I gave my wife and daughter dinner.
You could say everyone got an apple.
Yeah, that's right. So you can use Malum or Mala here.
Sorry about that. That was my phone.
Yeah, you can use either one there.
Okay.
Um, because let me put it this way: if you
And
say Malum and apple, then yes, you gave each of them an apple. And if you said Mala,
What you're
then
saying is
that
the
would
E-
also could also mean that you gave them apples, meaning you gave each one of them
and
more than
and
one.
the difference in English, you would say,
each.
I gave my wife and my daughter an apple. And by separating them, it usually implies they each got one.
Yeah,
Even though technically they mean the same thing, it really means like each separately.
yeah. And that's why you might say the word each in English, just to be clear. But we don't have each yet. Not yet, anyway. All right, are we done with this one?
Mhm.
Quid inest in sacco siri?
Yeah.
Hira. Let me make that an A there. App pairs. All right, here's the tricky one. Quid est pirum?
Oh man. Fructus.
Fructose.
Teresa solved that problem for us a few minutes.
Ah, for some reason, there we go. There we go. Pirum fructus est. Felicne tantum Julius malus et pyrrha dat.
Oh, say Felice name.
Yeah. Philisne, let me get that extra I in there. Philisne tantum Julius Mavus et Pyrrha dat.
Servus Julius fructibus dat autem. Hope I got that right.
Well, that was my answer. Minime means not at all.
No,
Let's
you
try.
minimized your answer by saying mini me.
Yeah. Well, so what did you say, Teresa? You said
I
Julius.
said non servus Julius, and that should probably be a genitive. I was missing that. Servus Julius fructibus dat autem.
Julius Servis.
Servos.
Servos.
Multiple.
Okay, servos. Then what?
Fructibus dat autem.
What was the word?
Fructibus.
Fructibus. And then you put an autem in there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so
Or
many
an also,
things wrong
and
with
then
that.
also, then an autumn also. I keep getting
Okay.
autumn and etiam. I get like a mental block on those two
All
words
right,
for
all
some
right.
reason.
Well, hold on. We have a little problem here. Julius gave the servants to the fruit.
Okay, I was thinking. I was doing this late last night. So I was thinking the fructibus was the.
That's the dative form.
Okay. I'm thinking he gave it instead of giving to. Okay, I got that backwards last night.
So what you would need here, an autem usually goes second, never goes last or first. So if, well, well, since we're giving something, to the servants, servis. This is where I wish I had a blackboard. It'd be way easier than typing. Julius servis dat. So let's do it that way. Julius servis mala et Pyrrha dat. Fructibus would mean you gave the servants to the fruit, which doesn't make a lot of sense in Latin or English.
You're right. I got that backwards last night. I was doing this close to midnight, so
etiam.
log me.
Well, originally he didn't. That's what Quintus was complaining about.
Right. Right. And eventually he does.
Right.
So
after his son puts him to shame.
Let's see here. Where are we here? Oh, are we up to the, oh, we already did the pairs, right? This question was on the pairs. Yes. Okay. Yep.
Apparently we did.
Yes, he did.
I'm a little play on words.
Etiam servis da mala et Pyrrha pater. Ads et is mala et Pyrrha dat. Et is. So he gave them. Dominus servis mala et Pyrrha dat. But you're right, Alex. He didn't initially. On the other hand, he wasn't necessarily holding them back either. He was just handing them out. So we don't know if he intended to or not. Okay. Adestne Julia. Adestne Julia.
In atrium?
Vere Julia in atrio est, sed adestne Julia.
Adestne, okay.
Julia ad est in cubiculo suo
In
est.
atrium?
No, Julia apest.
Abest, okay.
Adestne Julia means, is she present?
Oh, I see. Abest in
Julia ab est, or Julia non ad est. Dealer's choice on that one. Yeah, asking if Julia is present, and the answer is she isn't. In cubiculo suo,
right,
ea est.
right.
Cui, oops, oh, no, no, no Macron. Sorry. Cui Julius osculum dat.
There's a whole lot of osculum going
There's a
on.
lot of osculum. No, don't confuse ostium with osculum.
Unless you're prone to kissing your door.
Although, well, to be fair, actually, to be fair, they both come from the word os, or sorry, os, or
Really?
os. Sorry, os is short, and which means mouth. Okay,
Oh,
so
how
we have the os fluvii, the mouth of the river,
yeah.
and a osculum, which literally means a little mouth. Okay, meaning
How about that?
kiss. And then there's the ostium, which is the mouth or door to the building. So in a way that, yeah, they're all related. But anyway, cui Julius osculum dat.
Osculum dot Amelie A.
Okay. Osculum, I have
Amelie dot.
end, but I'll put it there just for you. Let's see if I can get that Mac. Whoop, option there. Yep. Now, in this particular case, I would add an is in there. Whoops.
So we
Now,
went,
did Julius kiss Amelia? I remember looking for that last night. He gave his daughter a kiss, but I didn't see where he gave his wife a kiss. Now maybe I just missed it.
Oh, did I mess up? I know he gave everybody a kiss.
Amelia kissed
Says
him.
Julius Amelia dot. There we go.
yeah, it's on line 163.
Yeah.
Julius Amelie
Yeah.
Osculum dot.
Yeah, I've got it highlighted.
Yeah, but you're
Julia,
right.
16.
now, Julia shows up later, but not
Yeah.
right now.
You're right. He kisses multiple people.
Yeah. And I'm going to get the
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
cui Emilia osculum dat.
Mhm. I wonder who.
That Amelia Julio osculum
Amelia
dot.
Julio, yes.
Julio. So Julio is dative. Direct
Amelia
Direct
Julio osculum dat.
Piero
or
Suo.
indirect object. Indirect object, sorry.
Right, Julio is the indirect object. Unde venit Emilia? Unde venit Emilia?
Emilia a peristilo venit.
Yes, Emilia ap peristilo venit. She came from the peristelium at the time.
Or just right? Because it's a consonant.
Well, you could say a peristilo.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, okay, here we go. You can say one of the following: a, op, or ops. Your choice. Op is always used in front of a noun that starts with a vowel. So,
But you can
boy,
use either one before a preposition.
you lost me. Those are prepositions.
No, I don't mean preposition. I mean before a noun with
A consonant. That's what
yeah,
we're talking about.
consonant.
Right? That's what
Yes.
You can use either preposition
Yeah.
before a noun with a consonant. But
Yeah.
if
Now,
it's a noun that begins with a vowel, then you have to use ob.
Yeah, if she was coming from the door, you would have to say op ostio from the door or from the doorway. Think of it
Right.
that way. Yeah. Or ops ostio. Usually it was and op. The ops is kind of used more creatively, poetically, but or op. But op ostio, op vel op per stilo. All right. Cur Julia non adest. Cur Julia non adest. Boy, you can go to town on this one. I kept it simple. Cur Julia non adest. Ubi est Julia nunc?
In cubiculum,
Cubiculo.
cubiculo.
In cubiculo suo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I had.
Quia Julia in cubiculo suo est. Okay.
Feeling sorry for herself.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
there's an L in there that shouldn't be in there.
Oh, you're right. There is. Cubiculo. Cubiculo. Got carried away. Yeah, well, I had extra L's I had to use up this week. Hadn't met my quota. Cubiculo suo. Quo pueri curant. Quo pueri curant.
Per pius peristilum in hortum.
Really horto, or
Hortum.
at hortum curant. They're in the in peristilo nunc. They are in the peristilum now. Yeah, this all takes place.
Well, they do say peristilum, so
Yeah. Well, oh, do they run?
they
Oh,
run
you're right.
through the
Actually, where
peristilum.
are they? Are they in the atrio, in the atrio? I think
Uh,
I've forgotten
but
now.
they're not in the peristilum because it says they run through the
Yeah, you're
peristilum
right. They run through it.
into the
So,
hortum.
where are they? Does it say close the door? Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Yeah, here we go. They're actually in atrio, since
I
the
guess.
atrium there would be right behind the front door. So they're actually in the atrium. So you could say, let's see here. Whoop. Let me throw in the perperistilum. Uh, perperistilum. Stilo, sorry. Ablative. Oh boy. Peristilo. There we go. Whoop. No I. There we go.
It wouldn't be peristilum.
Oops, you're right. I had it right the first time. Perperistilum et ad hortum curant.
Mm-hmm. I think 39 has a one-word answer.
Esne Julia in horto. No,
In short,
but I'll expand it just because. Julia in horto non est. Quo it Delia? Quo it Delia?
Elia ad cubiculum Juliae eat.
Very good. Delia ad cubiculum Juliae eat. She's off to Julia's bedroom. Estne sola Julia in cubiculo suo.
I think we just figured that out from the preceding sentence.
Um,
Well, because of Delia.
well, Sira is there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm getting Sierra mixed up with Delia.
Oh, how
All
can,
these in Chile.
yeah. There we go. Well, how, okay, hold on now. How can you see, do we have, oh, we don't, okay. It was in the colloquia where we find that Dahlia does not have an ugly nose. I guess it wasn't in this one.
Really? I don't ever, we discussed Delia's nose before?
Dahlia, yeah. Well, no, well, there, okay. There was a picture of Dahlia.
Oh,
Oh, let's see. All right.
I think it was in your
It was,
corollary book.
yeah, it was in the colloquium. Let me here, I'll dig it up here. And I don't think you were there that night.
okay. So
I think
Delia doesn't have any reason to be Tachet.
yes. Okay. Wasn't it? Oh no, it was the fabule. Sorry, it was the story, not the. Hold on. Was this it? Hold on, I'll find it. There we go. All right. Sorry. This was let's see if I can fit it in. Let me zoom out just a little. There we go. All right, we will add this share to the mix. Oops, okay. Finally it did pop. There we go. Speculum Emiliae. Yeah, this was last week, if I remember. Sira Edelia and Ocula Delia pulcrisunt et formosus est nasus eius. Delia est ancilla formosa.
Oh, okay.
But
There.
you weren't here when we had that
Okay.
particular
I learned something.
section there. So
Self that it doesn't mean
Oh,
formidable.
I'm just curious, did um, Yulia have a conversation with Delia about her nose?
uh oh man, now you're gonna make me bring that back.
I don't want to delay things. I'm just curious.
Uh
I don't think so. It
no,
was
actually
Kira.
yeah, Yulia was not in the room at the time.
That would have made it really interesting if she was contrasting the two.
It might have been. All right, where was I? Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, come on. Oh, there we go. Quo Julia Curit. Quo Julia Curit. Whoops. Did I skip something? No.
This is kind of a tricky one because you could say ad Julium.
Yep. Julia in atrium ad Julium curit. So Julia runs into the atrium towards Julius.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you could certainly say ad Julium.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I say tricky is because we've been talking about going to specific rooms the whole time, but now where she's going is to her father.
Yeah.
And here we get some more kissing going on.
Qui sunt in atrio. I have a long answer for this one.
Hmm.
Qui sunt in atrio. Cast of thousands.
What time period are we talking about now?
Well, Julia has shown up in the atrium. So who all is there?
Oh, okay.
When I was reading the question,
Harmless
I was
nudity.
like, the focus was on who was Julia running to. So I only
No,
flipped off. I know it's not what you're asking now, but last
no,
night I was looking at it.
the qui is the plural of who.
That's true. I should
So,
have caught to that.
so to put it in the Southern dialect, who all is in the atrium.
Well,
I'm going to paste this one in. Julius et Emilia cum tres liberis et servi et ancile in atrio sunt. Whoops. No. Oh, no, that's right. Needs to be, oh dear. I need to make that ablative.
would it be due service?
Hold on. Ah, yes, there we go. Since with the three children and the servants and the handmaidens, and I list them all out here. Julius, Emilia, Marcus, Quintus, Julia, Delia, Syra, Leander, et Cyrus.
SYRA, right?
S-Y, yes, there's Syra, like
Well,
that
that's
one.
yeah.
And then there's Cyrus. Essentially, they both have the same name. One is feminine, the other is masculine. Well, you see the same thing with Julius is masculine, Julia is feminine.
Yeah. This is
Or you could do Familia Julii in Atrio S.
Yes, that works.
And that covers the servants too.
That's true. Cui Julia osculum dat. Cui Julia osculum dat.
Julius.
Julium.
Julio.
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 Ooh. Okay, let's take the vote here. How many want Julius? How many want Julium? How many want Julio?
Julio.
Julio.
Yes, Julius.
Dative.
Yep. So we could say something like Julio osculum, and I'll put the Julio just there. Quid Julius filiae suae dat. Whoa. Yes. Quid Julius filiae suae dat. Quid Julius filiae suae dat.
Julia. Julia.
I'm not sure.
Julia Osculum.
Yeah.
Oh, but he also gave her an apple.
Yes. Julius filiae suae malum et pyrrhum dat.
Okay.
And you could probably say,
Got that too.
you could probably put it whoops, osculum. You could throw in an osculum if you wanted to.
You know, I didn't think of it until now that dot and dative go together.
Yes.
DAT and DATIVE.
That's where dativus, that's where it got its name, to give.
I'm a little slower than everybody else.
So it was in the charts. Sorry to say. Let's see what time. Oh, 9 o'clock. All right. Well, we haven't done B or C yet, or sorry, B or A yet. So I'll tell you what, we'll save those for next time. Next time is theoretically March 14th. But
March
that may, oops, sorry. There. But that is the Ascension.
Are they having a Latin Mass that night?
I'm sure Father is.
6:30. 6:30.
So the question becomes, do we all want to play hooky and go to mass, which I'm not opposed to, or do we all want to skip the mass and continue our studies? I see
Well,
one
remember,
vote.
and the following week is also the concert y'all wanted to go to.
Oh, that's right. Oh, is it really? Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. That's right. The 21st. Ouch.
But mass, I think, should come before class.
Yes.
Ite missa.
Okay, so next class. Oh, man, I don't want to go 2 weeks. Well,
We're big kids. We can handle it.
I don't know if you guys can be trusted. Okay, Oregon. Yeah. Whoops, Oregon.
It's actually it's a violin, but they're celebrating the organ. It's a violin concerto or whatever you want to call it.
You're going to be featuring both instruments. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember the organ
Yeah,
was being featured.
they're celebrating the organ. But
All right. Oh, now we got to be careful because the 28th. Oh, that's right. We have a little bit more time before we hit Corpus. So we will say 27th is class.
27th or 28th?
Sorry, 28th.
And that is close to Memorial Day weekend, too. Just remember that also.
That I don't care about. That I don't care about. Actually, let's see.
I'm just saying some people may
no,
be
20...
taking a long weekend.
Take your computers everywhere you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it isn't. Yeah, Memorial is actually the 28th or 25th, isn't it? Last Monday of May.
I guess so.
Oh, that's right. It's not okay, you're right.
Yeah,
it's not the last weekend, but it's the last Monday.
It's not the 32nd of May.
Yeah.
So
I was remembering as my daughter's wedding anniversary is that weekend, and she was reminding me it's like close to Memorial Day, so I tried to link them both up in my head.
So we'll do Pensa Bay et Che. And generally we should get through that pretty quickly because that's one word answers, and most of the time or one letter. So most of the time that's pretty straightforward. So
Let's start chapter 8.
Yeah, start chapter 8, the Taberno Romana.
If there is classes next Thursday, I won't be able to attend because I have to go serve at the mass.
Right. No, we're okay. Sorry. Sorry. Let me be explicit here. No class. There we go. And then no class. There we go.
We are boycotting the class.
No, the teacher isn't going to be here. Oh, that's true. If you want a whole class, go right ahead.
No, you're boycotting too.
Yeah. I'm not going to be here. I've had my eye on the 21st for some time, and somehow Ascension Sunday just doesn't quite cut it for me. But I realize why it's moved, or I understand why it's moved. So yes, that's Be et Che, and then Capitulum Octavum Taberno Romana. And for Lucy's benefit, you might want to read some of the earlier chapters because Matos shows up, and he's basically an escaped slave of Julius's who hot-footed it out of the villa with some of Julius's money and fled to Rome to meet his girlfriend. So
We will be all caught up.
And with that,
and you could go back and listen to the recordings on the YouTube channel.
You could.
Yeah.
It might be just easier to read it. It depends on how well versed you are in the Latin. I think Lucy's been around a fair amount of Latin over the years, so you might be able to just read it. You might be able to read it straight up.
Chapter 4 is the main one.
Yeah. So anyway, let's finish up. So Precatio finalis. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. And with that, we're done with the official part